Welcome to this guided practice of pendulation, a way of exploring being with difficult emotions. This principle of pendulation means that we start by connecting with a memory that gives us a sense of well-being, safety, of feeling resourced. And then from that place of feeling resourced, we gently lean in to the edge of a difficult emotion. We're not trying to jump into the middle. We're not trying to bring all of that emotion to the surface all at once. We're simply leaning in, feeling the edge of that difficult emotion and meeting it with an attitude of kindness and allowing. We're not trying to get rid of the difficult emotion. Instead, we are holding and embracing that emotion in awareness. The way we meet the difficult emotion is to drop down below the level of thinking and to feel it in our body. Maybe there's a tenseness in our shoulders, maybe there's a heaviness in our chest or a ball of tension in our belly. Wherever we notice the sensation, we tune into it and explore it as a sensation. So this meditation is an invitation for you to come to a place of safety first, and then from that place of safety, very gently to lean in and to meet the difficulty. And then once you've met the difficulty for a little while, you then bring yourself back to that place of safety. And after resting there a while, you return to leaning into that edge with a difficult emotion. And in that way we pendulate, we swing between the place of safety and meeting the difficult emotion. And slowly, slowly, this allows the emotion to be felt, to be heard, and to heal. Settling into whatever is a comfortable posture for you. Resting your hands in your lap or on your legs. Allowing your eyes to close. Taking in a deep breath through your nose. And a long breath out through your mouth. Another breath in through the nose. And out through your mouth. One more breath in through the nose. And out through your mouth. And then letting your breathing return to its natural rhythm through the nose. And then as you sit here, turning your heart's attention to anything that gives you a sense of safety, security, or ease right now. That might be the sensation in your body. There may be a part of your body that feels very relaxed, very calm. Or it may be that you turn your attention towards a happy memory, towards anything that gives you a sense of well-being, safety, or ease. Maybe you think of a holiday, or a recent pleasant experience of listening to some music, going for a walk in the park, having a conversation with a friend. Taking a moment to tune into anything that gives you a sense of safety, happiness, well-being. And really tuning into that. If you easily visualize, seeing yourself back in that situation, or describing itself to you, if you can't visualize so easily. Focusing on the felt sense, the emotion of being in that happy situation. that happy experience, and any feelings of safety or ease there may have been within that. Allowing this to remind you that there are happy moments in your life. Connecting with this simple moment. It may be simply hearing birdsong as you walk through the park, a moment of sunlight glittering on water, a telephone call with a friend. It can be a very simple thing. And so allowing yourself to enjoy this as you take a few breaths. And now from this place of feeling resourced and safe, gently turning your heart's attention towards whatever is troubling you at the moment. Leaning in to feel that edge of the difficult emotion, starting by simply naming it. You maybe simply acknowledge this as a difficult emotion. Or as you feel into it, you name the quality of that emotion: sadness, worry, anxiety. Gently naming it and recognizing it. Taking a moment to reflect that there are others in the world right now who are also feeling this difficult emotion, and so you are not alone in this. This is a shared human experience. And then resolving to meet this difficult emotion with kindness. And so meeting it in this moment with an attitude of allowing, rather than trying to shut it down or push it out. Simply acknowledging this difficult emotion is here right now, and it's okay for me to feel it. And so as you name it and acknowledge it, and have this attitude of allowing it to be here, becoming curious about where you might feel it in your body as a sensation, rather than a thought. Maybe it's your shoulders tensing up, the jaw tight. Maybe it's a sensation in the chest or in the belly. Taking a moment to notice where this difficult emotion is felt in your body as a sensation. And as you tune into it as a sensation in your body, becoming curious about whether it's on the surface of your body or deeper inside. If it's moving or still. If it has a color, a temperature, weight. And does it feel the same on the surface as it does deeper inside, or is it different? And as you tune into this sensation, then breathing into it and through it. As you breathe into it, also creating space around it. So if it needs to get larger, it has more space into which to expand. We're not trying to get rid of it, we're simply meeting it, breathing into it and through it, and then breathing out. And so for a few more breaths, breathing into this difficult emotion as a sensation in your body, even if that means your body feels numb. If it's hard to feel a sensation in your body, breathing into that sense of numbness. And the sensation may take up more space. It may stay the same. It may start to dissolve a little. We're simply letting it do what it needs to do. And then coming back to the happy memory, the place of safety and well-being, and reconnecting with that again. That might be a sensation in your body, where your body feels at ease and comfortable, or it may be some particular memory that you connect with and that gives you a sense of well-being, safety, happiness, or ease. Taking a few breaths as you rest in that sense of safety and ease. And if you need a bit longer, staying here for a few more breaths, or if you're ready now, or when you are ready, then gently leaning your attention back towards the difficult emotion. In this way, pendulating between the safe harbour and going out into the stormy sea. And as you meet the difficult emotion, feeling it again as a sensation in your body. Noticing where it is, and very likely coming back to the same place that you felt before. Tuning in again to that physical sensation of the difficult emotion. Tuning into the colour, weight, movement, and breathing into it and through it, and breathing out. And then continuing to breathe into and through it, breathing out, creating space around it so if it needs to get larger, it has space into which to expand. Or if it needs to dissolve, it can simply dissolve away. And then letting that pendulum swing again back to this happy memory. Resting again for a few breaths in this sense of safety and wellness. And then letting your attention swing again back towards the difficult emotion, recognizing it, naming it, and then meeting it with kindness, feeling it as a sensation in your body and breathing into it, and giving it space into which to expand if it needs to expand, or allowing it to dissolve away if it needs to dissolve. Noticing how it is to meet this difficult emotion. If you need to pendulate back to that happy memory, then doing so. Or if you find it's okay to stay with the difficult emotion for a little longer, then gently breathing into it and through it, and breathing out. Noticing any release that your body wants to allow. Maybe as you notice the sensation, that part of your body tightens a little. And then you notice as you breathe out, and as you have this attitude of allowing and welcoming, that part of your body may also then release and relax a little. So then coming back to that happy memory, resting in that for a few breaths. And then for the last time, swinging your attention back towards the difficult emotion, if it's still here. Maybe it's changed by now. Maybe it's softened. Meeting it as a sensation in your body and breathing into it. Breathing into that difficulty, meeting it with an attitude of allowing and welcoming. Giving it space. And then coming back to the glimmer again, the happy memory. Finishing the practice by returning to anything that is giving you a sense of nurture and well-being. It may be the same memory that you started with, or perhaps a different one suggests itself now. Noticing how it feels now as you finish. Remembering this is a meditation practice, not a meditation perfect. You may find that the difficult emotion is still here and needs some more attention and time to heal, or it may be that in some way it's started to dissolve. But you're simply letting it be in its own process. You're not trying to force any outcome. And so it's okay however it is right now. If the difficult emotion is still here when you're ready, you can return to it again and meet it with this same attitude of kindness. For now, bringing the practice to a close as you feel the weight of your body in contact with whatever is holding and supporting you. Bringing some movement to your fingers and toes. And then when you're ready, slowly opening your eyes as you bring the practice to a close.